Our organization originated in the late 1980s. It started with Miss Cora Reed Greene and her son, George Greene. And while our name has changed, our mission to serve and love foster children has been timeless. Some of the services that we provide include a visitation center. And it is a place where the foster children can come and visit with their biological parents. And it's an environment that is safe and loving. And it's a place where people can come together and learn how to be a family again. So they can prepare a meal for their children in the kitchen, they can read with them in the reading nook, they can paint and color with them, or teach the children how to play pretend in the playroom. So one story that has stayed on my heart and will always be on my heart is with the visitation center. There was two little girls coloring, and I could tell by their intimacy and by the comfort they brought one another that they were sisters. But as I was watching them, I was under the impression that the older girl, probably about 12 years old, raised her sister and was probably more of a parent to her than a sister. A couple minutes later, I heard the front door bang open and tiny feet come racing down the hall, and a 3-year-old child was so excited to see her siblings, and the older sister picked her sister up as a mother would pick up and embrace a child. And so I realized at that time that I would do whatever I had to do, and our organization would do whatever we had to do to make sure that these doors stayed open so that these children would have the opportunity to love one another no matter what. Another program that is very near and dear to our hearts is the Birthday Cake Club. Because unfortunately, we've learned that most of the children who come into foster care, their first birthday experience is in foster care. And one of the reasons that this became a huge priority for our organization is a story that we were told by a foster parent who had 10 children in her home. So the boy receives his birthday cake, and all of his foster siblings are standing around, they're singing happy birthday, the kitchen is packed full, and he's looking down over his cake, and she realizes that he's crying. He said, "I've never had a birthday before." And when I learned of this story and the response that a child who has been removed from his home and removed from his siblings and doesn't cry, but is crying over the fact that he feels loved for the first time in a really long time, it made me realize that not everyone is called to be a foster parent, but everybody can help in some way. And so for us, we're providing birthday cakes. So everyone wants to help the little ones. We want to give them clothes and diapers, but what about these older ones that are getting ready to step out and age out and they have no one to help, they have no support? So we're creating a scholarship program where every child who graduates from high school in our local area is going to receive a scholarship that they can use towards their education. They can use it for dorm needs, they can use it for apartment needs. We'll provide them with financial planning and mentorship, and we've partnered with the local universities and college so that they know that while they might be not in the foster care system and have the support that they had before, there are still people that care about them and that want them to do well and that want them to be a part of society that is contributing and that is building. We want to help them break that cycle of poverty, and we want to help them learn that they deserve better. They deserve the very best. To those of you who have helped us get to where we are today, thank you from the bottom of our heart. But for those of you who feel inspired to serve the foster care community and to love on these children, there are other ways that you can help as well. You can provide with a monthly donation. You can provide with a one-time donation. You can give a foster child a birthday cake for the first time. The mission of Project Greenlight is to serve the foster child and the foster family. The need is great and never-ending, but we can't do it alone. We need your help.